Hey, hey, hey. Woo, it is coffee time. It is Sunday, December 3rd, 2017. Welcome to each and every one of you. Coffee time is our chance to have a weekly chat, kind of just sit down, tell you a little bit about what's going on, what's coming up, maybe have a few laughs, and yeah, just discuss the agenda of our lives. So we got Gorgie there. Georgie saying hi this morning to everybody.
He
There
wants
he
to
is.
be in the video.
Yeah, he's got to be in the video, right?
He
Got
wants
to be
to
in the
be
video.
He's like,
He's got.
He's
There
like,
we
don't
go.
forget about
Yes,
me.
there we
Don't
go.
forget about me.
Let me take a sip of coffee here. Anyway, guys, you see, I'm a bit behind schedule. Jen, we have been awful busy lately with videos and doing stuff. You know?
Videos, getting ready for Christmas, getting ready for Viva Las Vegas.
Now, we had
John
John wrote us from Goldfield, Nevada. And I guess Goldfield's one of those old-time gold towns or whatever. He said, why bother? Why do all the bother about Christmas and stuff like that? Just do what I do now. Just coast through the holidays and just be of good cheer. And you waste hours and stuff decorating the rancho and doing all this. Well, you know, we don't just do it for us. We enjoy the feeling. And I tell you, when a tree, I'll never forget last year, Jen, you never really had a nice Christmas tree at Christmas time. And she came around the corner here and looked at the decorated tree, and she had tears in her eyes. She's like, that's so beautiful. And you know what? That just triggered a very joyful Christmas season for us last year. So we want to recapture that. So one of the reasons that we do put up the trees and we put the lights and we progressively get more and more decorated, and there's going to be so many lights around.
Bigger bulbs.
I'm trying to find
LED.
Can somebody send me a lighted bikini? There's going to be so much stuff here on the ranch. We have big tree, little tree, and outdoor lights and all that because it's cheerful. It puts a smile on our face. It puts a smile on the face of the gas and electric company when they generate. Remember our bill last year? I almost had a heart failure when I opened the bill. No sympathy from Missy Jen, but we have LEDs.
We have LEDs this year, and they're like big bulb.
Big and small bulb, and they're only
bulbs.
like 14 watts for a string of them compared to,
Right.
you know, I don't know what it would say. There's a lot of
Yeah, like 50 watts. Or
yeah, so
something.
the price of, if you guys are shopping, the prices of LEDs have really come down. And that's a really good thing for the environment and for the longevity of the bulbs. So, you know, if one of the LEDs malfunctions, you can just, you know which one it is, you just cut the string and tape it up again, fix it up, and you're back in business, right, Georgie? Huh? Right? Let's shake on it. There we go. Georgie's like, don't touch me again. So that's the thing with decorating here. Now, some people have said, you know, we're always telling people to be on our Christmas mailing list, and Jen is already starting to address the cards that are going out. And this week will be
75 now.
75, and we'll be up to hundreds by the time that we are done. And we'll be sending them out in about 3 weeks to 2 to 3 weeks, probably just when we get back from Vegas, because we're going to Vegas the 14th through the 17th of December for our annual Christmas fete over there. That should be a excellent time. Y'all are welcome to come if you're in the area there. Just let me know, and we'll get in touch with you. And we'll hang out, we'll chow down at the buffets, and yeah, all that stuff.
All you can eat, babies. All you can eat.
Well, we'll have a really good time. We're driving down this year, which will give Missy Jen. The time works out about the same as flying, believe it or not, because you got to go to the airport. You got to leave 3 hours early, and then you sit around the airport a while, then you get an hour and a half on the plane, and you get an hour getting out of the airport. So, you know, 7 hours, it works out the same, and this time Missy Jen and Bobby will be able to see the high desert country coming climbing up from the California Central Valley. So it should be a really nice trip for them. And for me, it's a drive that I've done many times. You can put in the search box, Santa Rosa to Las Vegas, the 640 miles in 10 minutes. You can see that video of the sights that you'll see along the way. So pretty cool. So it's gonna be a big video trip, especially a lot of night video. I'm taking down a lot of gear this year. We're gonna spend a lot of time on the streets, a lot of time, because I love doing people and street scenes and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be really cool. We're still waiting for, I don't want to tell you what piece of equipment we're waiting for, but we're kind of disappointed that it's still...
that would have been really helpful in regards to the fire situation here.
So we can't,
with the cleanup.
We can't rush it. We're not going to compromise on something that's not as good. So we just have to wait, and it's going to add a whole new dimension to the channel. Videography, and we're not going to rush. We're not going to rush it out and just do stupid, lame stuff. I mean, it'll be with a purpose when we use that. So it'll be
great for the travels.
Yeah, great for the travels, and great fun too. So that's what we got coming up. That's in our immediate future. I will be hosting, we'll have video here too. I will be hosting Christmas. Jan and I will be hosting Christmas dinner here on the Rancho with the boss and Janet and Bobby, and that always promises to be a good time. And I think I'm going to have crab cakes and roast beef and taters and all kinds of good. It's going to be a real special feast. Maybe our lemons ripe enough for a lemon meringue pie?
Very nice and yellow.
All right, nice and yellow. Want that nice and yellow and juicy? Jen tells me our lemon tree is fully loaded.
Fully loaded. You need to go out and look at them.
Yeah, I will. I'll take a look at them. And
the thing is loaded.
Now today I'm going to try to concentrate on, we have a video coming up of buying the tree, which is really funny yesterday. I think that you'll really enjoy that. Missy Jen ought to be ashamed of herself. You'll see why if you watch the video. But we're going to rejig some things. I think
some of you will be like, you go, girl. Well done. I've done the same.
Yeah, so we're going to rejig the rejig. I'm going to try to concentrate. I may actually do outside first today. I'm not really sure. I got more videos. We were down in Petaluma on Friday. A lot of people have enjoyed the Turkish meal that we had down there. If you haven't checked it out, the Real Doner restaurant, or as they say, it's a Real Döner. Döner restaurant with Turkish food. Check that out. That was a really nice experience. And I'm going to also be returning the GoPro Hero 6 is the last thing I want to talk about. The reason being is at the beginning of that, and I'm going to make a separate video about that, but there were a couple failures on the camera, the most of which is, I do a lot of things on the selfie stick. I use that to turn to Jan, to turn to me. We're driving, and any little slight noise when you're holding that selfie stick just clicks and
it transfers just into the microphone. It's so sensitive.
Yeah, it's too much. So I'm gonna get the money back and then stick with the Hero Silver 4, which is excellent because I can always stabilize video in post and wait till either the Sony 3000X or something R, or I'm in no rush, right? Ideally, I'd like to start using the big camera for blogging, but that is really something to to blog with. So we'll see. We got a lot of things to work on. Anyway, guys, that's the update on Sunday's coffee time with Georgie, Missy, Jen, and I. And we're so happy to be able to have these once a week to kind of update you what's going on. Don't forget, if you want to be on our mailing list, P.O. Box 8457, Santa Rosa, California, 95407. All of your cards are going to go up on the wall of sound here, and they make a very nice display. Yeah. And we are so ultra Christmassy. And then remember, in less than a month, we're going to be on the road to Southern California with our first extended travels in Little Rascal 2. and that is really going to be a blast. We've done a lot of stuff to kind of battle test ourselves. We got new sleeping bags now. So I think we're going to have a really good time. We're going to join the gym so we can go get cleaned up on a daily basis. And once in a while we'll be in hotels. And, well, we're just going to have a great time down there and show Jen the sights of Southern California. We should really have a blast. We'll cook when we can and sample. When we're not staying in, Jen, I tell you, when we're not staying in a hotel, I feel like we can spend the money on, eating out at restaurants, and then when we're not in the rig, and in the hotel, we can, it all balance. You guys know what I'm. Jen's like, whatever. I'm just along for the ride. All right, guys, happy Sunday to you, and we will be going down to Southern California. So if you're on our route, we got Diane C. down in the Thousand Oaks, California, and some other people that want to meet up with us. Line Screw One. I think maybe we'll see him.
Yeah,
down there.
He's
down in SoCal, Palm Desert down there. We want to get over to Death Valley and look around there. We want to be in San Diego and see Terra. So if you're in that area, and you want us to plug in on your driveway or something, give us a shout out and let us know. All right, guys. Happy Sunday to you. Thanks for being here for coffee time.